Sung Song Blue. Now, Sung Song Blue is a great addition to 2026 that tells the story of Mike Sardina and Claire, who come together as and Lightning, an amazing Neil Diamond experience band that really rocked the 1980s and the 1970s and the 1980s. Through the 1972 to 1989, it was inspiring story. I can't give you too much away because you have to come watch this film, but they're not a Neil Diamond tribute act, they're a Neil Diamond experience, and it tells the story of how their music soared in the west coast of America and how people were so inspired by what they're doing. Their relationship and chemistry in this film is absolutely amazing, and it goes into the story of their family and what they have to go through, their struggles, their troubles. I can't go too much into it because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's absolutely spectacular. It's a blockbuster. I'm so angry at the Academy Awards that this is not nominated. In fact, there's a lot of films in the Academy Awards that have been completely shoved to one side, which, by the way, I'm not happy about, and I'm not the only one. A lot of people have been complaining about the Oscars, so I'm sorry I'm putting this opinion on YouTube. Oscars this year is going to suck, and I am missing it because I'm not happy with it, really not. But however, Sung Song Blue is an incredible story. Mike is a struggling artist that is basically a tribute artist, does a lot of music, known very well for a band, and then he does a lot of acts to try and get his money together, help his daughter, and then when he meets Claire, he finds that this woman has great chemistry with him and musical chemistry together. They are embraced in love and harmony, and they are amazing together. And then he realised they could really give the world something else. He's been trying to find a new act. He's giving himself a new label, a new name. And then she suggests doing Neil Diamond. At first he's thinking, no, I can't do that stuff. That's insulting. But then he finds he actually can sing Neil Diamond songs. And he can give the people a celebration of Neil Diamond, because Neil Diamond, well, you know how big Neil Diamond is. Neil Diamond is a legend in the music industry. People love him. Sweet Caroline is literally played every single time is in a bar. Sung Song Blue is also another great song. Flowers, that's an amazing one. People don't think that Flowers is I don't remember much about Flowers, but Flowers is another great song. And as they come together, you really get to be moved by their story and their journey. The way that the certain moments of this film you will not see coming, especially there are some times where the story goes in a way you don't expect, and it goes well into the script that moves into the camera shots that absolutely works. There are some people in the audience that were gasping when something happened in this film, which I can't really talk about. But honestly, these two, Kate Hudson and Hugh Jackman, are absolutely fantastic together in this film. It is moving, it is beautiful, it is enchanting. You will be moved so much by it, and it is such a wonderful, beautiful story about harmony, and you know, it goes in a direction you don't expect. Again, I really can't spoil that because it's a fantastic film. Hugh Jackman has played Barnum, Wolverine, and now he's playing Mike, and honestly, he's amazing, absolutely brilliant. First of all, I didn't know Mike could sing like Neil Diamond, but if you listen to him on YouTube, he sounds a lot like Neil Diamond. He's absolutely amazing, and Hugh Jackman representing this character is a huge success. Not only does he sound like Mike Sardina, but he also can pull off the music of Neil Diamond. I mean, I know he can sing, everyone knows he can sing, he's a Broadway legend, but to sing Neil Diamond, no one has ever seen him go down that path before, and it's so brilliantly done. Kate Hudson is fantastic as Claire Sardina, because they do end up together, as you guys know. And she's fantastic as well, and how these two kind of come together. Their acting chemistry on screen is enchanting, and it is brilliant and moving, and you know, you'll be moved. It's a story that you won't take your eyes off. And it is absolutely fantastic. You learn a lot about their family. You learn a lot about Mike's daughter. You learn a lot about what Mike has gone through. Mike has got conditions from his past that affect his music. And you learn a lot about that. And you get to see a lifelike lens. I love this. Lifelike lens into how that affects his life. And it's so brilliantly done. It's such a shame this isn't nominated for an award, because I really think it should be. It's a beautiful film. So for all those reasons, I've got to give Sung Song Blue 5 stars. So have you seen Sung Song Blue yet? If you haven't yet, it's a great story about Neil Diamond, celebrates the music of Neil Diamond, and they're like a Neil Diamond experience. They really did tour the world, and my mum gave me a short description of this group, and it was very famous in America, huge, they were massive. So if you haven't seen this yet, then go watch. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you thought about it. What did you enjoy it? It was for me, brilliant. But I'd love to see what you think as well. Well, that's it. That's it for my review. Have a great week and weekend, guys, as we go into 2026. And I think my next review will possibly be Goat, which I'm interested in because it's got like a Spider-Verse sort of animated theme to it. Thanks for watching and have a great